Hello, this is PalicoPadge, and welcome to an episode of Talking and Trucking, a little vlog where I like to tell you what's been on in my life, whilst having a little bit of, American Truck Simulator in the background of this one. It's been a while. I feel like the last few I've done, I've tried to diversify in what you can see in the background, but nothing beats staring at the open road whilst my dulcet tones are portrayed to you via this rather cheap microphone, but hey ho, never mind. Wow. So the title of this one, which I've been thinking about for a while, is Viruses, Infections and Blowing Up My Mother. So with that in mind, let me crack on with what's been going on very recently in my life. It's been 2 weeks since I've put something up on my channel, and that's where viruses kick in. We had a little bit of an upsy daisy in my health. It was something which came out of the blue. I originally thought I caught COVID because I was really knocked about for a while. And initially started off by having backache, and I did work particularly hard the weekend before I had this problem, which started on the Tuesday morning. And usually it takes about 24 hours for the aches to kick in when I've been working a bit too hard. So I started off as backache, didn't think much of it. Turned out it was more like kidney ache, and then the aching went down into my joints, especially the backs of my knees. And this was the side effects I had when I had the Moderna jab, which was the anti-COVID thingy I was given. So I immediately thought, oh crap, here we go. It was also coupled with headaches, and in the Tuesday evening, really severe shivers and a sore throat as well, but like uncontrollable shivering, which again I never have. No, all the different illnesses I've had throughout my life, I've never had uncontrollable shivers, so I was very worried. But it turns out it wasn't COVID. Don't know what it was. It lasted for about 3 days from start to finish and really knocked me about. And because of that, that's why I didn't put anything up from that Tuesday onwards. The Tuesday one was preset, and then my next one was going to be on Thursday, but as I said, I was so messed about I didn't even record on the Wednesday, so it put my backlog of videos to a very low number, ready to be doled out anyway. And that was leading up to our only real official holiday this year. Because of the whole moving situation early on in the year, we hadn't factored in we were going to be able to go away at all, especially not for a week. And money situation wasn't too bad towards the end of the summer, so we decided to book a long weekend away. It's a relatively local caravan park, just so my son can experience going swimming in the mornings, then going back to the caravan and going to the kids club in the afternoon. And I was really sort of worried I wasn't going to be too well for that, but as it turns out, I was feeling better. He was also gifted for Christmas a ticket to the Drayton Manor theme park. I don't know why I said it like that. It is a theme park with a little bit of a zoo put on, which is up near Tamworth in the Midlands. And the reason he was gifted it is because he is mad for Thomas the Tank Engine, and this had Europe's only Thomas Land, which was pretty cool. So I'd booked off the Thursday, thinking that we could go on the Thursday. Now all the kids have gone back to school in the UK, and it'll be a bit quieter. Unbeknownst to me, though, Drayton Manor is now closed between Monday and Friday. It only opens on Friday and stays open throughout the weekend and closes again on the Monday. So that was very, very annoying. I booked the stay off, had absolutely nothing we could do. So I was like, well, you know what? It was a long trek to travel all the way from where I live to Drayton Manor, to then have to travel on the Friday, which is when the only other time we could go, from Drayton Manor all the way down to Somerset. In the American or Canadian terms, or any other large countries terms, it's not a big deal. But in the UK, travelling 2 hours, it's a long way. It's a long way. I know you guys probably do it to go shopping, but never mind. And it was something which I was a bit perturbed by. And it's a long day, especially when you have to drive up through rush hour traffic to have a full day at a theme park, to then drive past your house again to go to essentially go on holiday. So we ended up booking a hotel, which was the official Drayton Manor Hotel, on the Thursday night. So we took my son bowling for the first time, 10-pin bowling, and he kicked our asses. He got over 100 on each go. Bearing in mind he did have the rail to push it down because he's only 3 years old, and the rails up on either side, so he couldn't actually lose any balls in the gutter. But even so, he kicked our butts, so he was very happy with that. And then we stopped over at the Drayton Manor Hotel. So at the Drayton Manor Hotel, we had only booked a standard family room, and there they had themed rooms for Thomas the Tank Engine, but it was like an extra £100, and we thought, well, for one night, not really worth it. But we turned up, and in the foyer of this hotel was this carousel, which had a traditional horse and cockerel style carousel on the centre, but it had Thomas and Percy travelling around on the outside, and it had a big button which all the kids could press and make it go around by itself. And we walked into the foyer along with the Thomas characters around, and my son lost his mind. He went absolutely crazy, so excited. So we ended up going to reception, and the guy there was telling me how he's taking his daughter to Thomas Land tomorrow. It's the first time he'd been able to do it for a while. Then he was talking to my son about all the different trains, and he could tell that my son was really enthused by this. So we actually got a free upgrade to a Thomas room, which was, as I said, an extra £100. So I was very chuffed with that. The downside to this was because of that, my son was so overexcited by the room, he didn't actually settle until like 11 o'clock at night. And with a full day at the theme park the next day, he was a bit grouchy for most of the day, which was to be a given, really. But hey ho, never mind. So yeah, we did Drayton Manor on the Friday, and then we went down to Burnham-on-Sea, which is just outside Weston, my favourite place, and stopped in a caravan for a few nights. So that was that weekend lost, and we stopped over there till the Monday. Now, when we got back, because we'd been swimming for a couple of days, and because of an issue that the holiday park had with their indoor pool, they had to drain it and refill it up with the pool water from the outside pool, which in September is obviously not unexposed to the elements. Isn't as clean as it would be on the inside pool. My partner and my son both picked up ear infections, which meant that on we came back on the Monday. The Tuesday, my partner wasn't very well. By Wednesday, my son had the ear infection as well, and my partner had to go to the doctors to see what was going on with her ear. So I actually ended up having to have a couple of hours off in order to look after my son before my partner's mom came over to collect him and take him away for a night, just so my missus could get her ear sorted and just sort of recoup a little, because it really knocked her about. She was in such agony. She said it's the closest it's been to the pain of childbirth. Now, for a lady to say that, you know it's pretty serious. So that was a bit gnarly. But yeah, we had to deal with that, and because of that, and nursing her and nursing my son when he was around, I just again didn't have any time to record or put anything up. So that sort of led up to the weekend, which has just gone. And on the Friday of that weekend just gone, we were invited over to my parents' house, where my stepdad still lives, for the firework, which my mother's ashes had been put into, so hence blowing up my mother. That was done on the Friday. A lot of friends and family there. Mixed feelings. It has put me in a bit of a weird space in my head. I wouldn't say I'm depressed. It was closure with the whole thing. Since this has been going on since February, when she passed away. And if you didn't know, I've said it all in the vlog, and I'm not going to go into it majorly here, but my mum died suddenly. It was just completely out of the blue. She was 61, so a relatively young age to go at. And yeah, it was weird, because it was like the last thing we were going to be doing for her after the whole funeral and the burying of the ashes, and now she was in this firework. So we took my son along. He didn't go to the funeral, and this was the first time with him experienced fireworks. And he's a bit funny with loud noises, so he took his ear defenders, but he liked it. He liked all the lights and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. But as I said, just put me in a bit of a weird space, really. So that's why I haven't put anything up at the start of this week. Because as I said, I'm still a bit weird. You'll probably notice it in my Golden Crone Hotel video on Friday. Spoilers. But yeah, I'm not quite there yet. But hey ho, things have got to move on, and I have missed recording and playing games on the channel and getting stuff out there. So that's why I'm doing that. So this video really is just to explain that's what's been going on, really, and from here on in, hopefully, touch wood, he touches his desk, we will be getting back to some sort of normality now, back to some sort of routine. Now, I know we are stuck with a few games fixed on the channel at the moment. One being, which I've already mentioned, the Golden Crone Hotel. That's going pretty well. Still dying after about 15-20 minutes, so they're relatively short episodes. And really, it's just about exploring the disguises which we open up as we play the game and just seeing what the differences are and just having a bit of a jolly. I'm not expecting to complete the game. Just, as I said, just get as much life out of that as possible. I have had the great honour of having the developer Jeremiah Reed actually pull a comment in one of my videos and give me some hints and tips. Whether that helps in the long run, I don't know. Probably not. I'm terrible at the game, but it's nice that he went out of his way to leave a comment, so that was pretty cool. And we're also playing Leisure Suit Larry 6. It's an oldie but a goodie, and one of my favourite games of all time. Again, that's probably more for nostalgia's sake from my perspective, and it is a basic run through. I'm not going for a full point win, but I am trying to complete one lady in each episode, so they tend to range between 20 and 30 minutes because I pretty much know what I'm going with that. But worst case scenario, it's coming back to me as I play, so that's going all right. And of course, Curious Expedition 2, that again is going all right. I do feel like I'm hitting a bit of a lull right now. We've got to the point where I haven't actually completed the director mode challenge per se. We've done the story mode. Personally, I'm really wanting to crack on with my video, my parody song. I've got it all lined up. I know what I'm singing. I'm working on the lyrics right now, but all my time is consumed because I get very little time to record with doing stuff week in, week out. So I think what I'm probably going to do is play this playthrough to completion, whether that's us winning or us dying, and then I'm probably going to knock Curious Expedition 2 on the head as far as gameplay is concerned whilst I work on that video. I also need to record some footage for that parody song. So what I'm planning on doing is playing through the story mode and opening up everything for the 3 different kind of factions, we'll call them, because I can't remember the proper word. The 3 factions, and in turn that will allow me to be able to do my tutorial videos, which I wanted to do about the 3 factions and about items and about characters, and just build more videos like that. They tend to get more traction from viewership than just playing the game. So that's something which I want to try and steer towards. And to be honest with you, until some major new updates come out which introduces new things to the game, we are just treading over old ground. So it seems a bit silly to just keep on beating a dead horse, as it were, just for the sake of the regulars that come here. I'd like to think that I can offer you more with different games, and I've got so many games lined up, it's ridiculous. And as I said, for the sake of keeping it fresh for me, it is something I want to be cracking on with as and when I can. So it might be put on a bit of a hiatus for a while with Curious Expedition 2, but there are things going on in the background as far as being able to bring you fresh content, whether you need tutorials or not. I think it's a cool thing to look at and to hopefully develop. So that's about it, really. It's sort of a quick video to say, hey, I'm back. Here's where I've been. This is what I've been doing, and this is where we're going from now on. And well, that's all you can really hope for as far as a video off me is concerned when it comes to a vlog. And hopefully I haven't crashed into too many people in the American Truck Simulator whilst playing this game. So there we go. I will speak to you soon, no doubt. In the meantime, I hope everyone is well, your end, and you are all healthy. COVID sucks still, officially. And if you're in the UK, I hope you have petrol, because right now I have 25 miles left on my car, and if I don't get it sorted soon and probably wait in the queue with all the other panic-stricken people, then I'll be walking to work, and well, that sucks in itself anyway. But hey ho, that's another problem for another day. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.